Semi-final for the winners side of the bracket is going to be Kyna versus Impala, game 1.
This is the first time fighting each other that I would also like to add, so honestly, there is a little bit of optimism in me that this could go either way. At the moment, look at the juggle that Kyna is already setting up.
Impala is orange. Impala is orange. Like Kyna, a couple of hits on hammer, it takes so much damage.
Ooh, whiffing that side light, not able to overshoot it. Kyna, okay, finally going to be just eating a little downer, I believe that was. Now Impala backing off, using the weapon toss to initiate. And the weapon tosses will be important because Kyna has established he's just going to play back.
Stomp, or just barely didn't connect there off the edge guard, but the second one will, and that is already going to be a knockout. I'm not sure, did Impala get 1 or 2 hits on Kyna? Either way, it's not enough.
Wow, that was like 3 neutral interactions, and that was the stock. Right now, what's happening? Impala's whiffing in front of Kyna's face, and then Kyna was able to whip punish him. So what is the adjustment? Dash in, dash out, or begin to overshoot. That being said, Kyna's juggling is phenomenal at the moment, missing the downer, not able to get the reverse edge guard set up, dashing in there, and look what Kyna did. He dashed in there with the end light. His movement is already so tight, Polly.
Stomps there as well, and just like that, I mean, Impala, he's just scrapping to get back to the stage right now, knocking him off just a little bit. It doesn't matter at this point. So many attacks will knock out for Kyna. He just needs to find it. The dare is going to seal the deal, and he has 3 stocks against 1 right now.
And this has been a minute and a half. This game already, Impala's definitely going to need this one just to be able to adjust. Of course, comebacks can always happen, but it's going to be a bit of a big adjustment. The ground pound to be able to cover so many dodge options by holding
GC lights off the landing as well. Impala is unable to break this neutral bubble that we were talking about. Landing there is going to pick up an attack as well. Kyna's about to even up the damage here at 3 stocks against 1 if Impala is not able to find the knockout quickly.
Oh, Impala eating another end light, just one of those, and that's going to be it. Oh no, okay, landing with the side O, that's going to be the stock, the D-light side O. If anything Sword brings, it is consistent KO setups. D-light, recovery, D-light side O, you have those options.
I was about to say, if anything, this is not going to be a 3 stock. I mean, Impala, it's going to take a true master to be able to reverse something like this. Impala is starting to put some of the work in, but it's too little too late. You're just going
to... him, he stood his ground, and when Impala was starting to adjust with his movement, Kyna started getting more aggressive with his dash and end lights with axe. So moving on to the next game, already Impala is able to get a couple of hits. Kyna starts off with the neutral air, GC D-light into the neutral air, another neutral air. Love these juggles.
Okay, able to get some stray nairs here in the first couple of seconds into the game. Now, Kyna trying to get this edge guard. He loves to go for those stomps whenever someone tries to get over the lip. This time, not going to be going for it, though. Not trying to stay too predictable. Is going to get the punish off of the end light, though. That end light was so close to hitting Kyna, too.
That's right. Oh, gosh, jumping back on. Kyna able to punish it. His edge guarding is so simple. He's staying on the stage. He's not committing off stage. He's putting his feet down, and he is threatening with stomp. He is threatening with a jump sider. He's threatening punishing like a dash land with a downer. He is making Impala feel very uncomfortable coming back onto the stage.
This is the thing, man, about Kyna. He keeps it super, super simple, but whenever something complicated and flashy is optimal, that's what he will go for. He's like a simple 2.0. This is the modern version. Okay,
Impala has established he's going to jump sider preemptively, and that is how he's going to get back onto the stage. So what are your adjustments? Kyna, this is where you do a lot of empty movement. This is where you start just randomly spot dodging when you have Impala off stage. I'm really curious to see how that off stage game plan progresses. He's in the same position, preemptive D-light to cover a high recovery, side light neutral air side air to be able to cover a dodge. It wasn't there. Another D-light. Oh gosh, Impala, how do you get back onto the stage?
Is able to land, able to pick up the weapon as well, picks up a dare now, but the end lights, that's almost enough force to knock out already. The weapon throw, charging it for so long, but Impala with a turnaround situation, the air connects! It's still going to be 1 stock for 1, but we're even now. Impala is in a better position. That might have looked like a mistake towards the end, but I mean, you're still chilling.
Shout out to that Sword weapon toss. That thing came out in the best possible time. Impala still picked it back up. Hey, guess what? He has a little bit of momentum. He has kind of cornered for even a little bit. D-light neutral air, reset, looking to catch another jump with the recovery, unsuccessfully. Kind of holding his ground, looking for that call out. Oh, he is so patient, Polly.
He is showing some momentum here. He's able to break into this neutral bubble right now. Kyna, which is so difficult to approach. Impala is proving right now that he is mortal.
He is mortal, but guess what? Even mortal enemies can be a problem, Polly, because Kyna continues just to make him so pressured in the corner. Comes in the D-light connects, the sider connects. He's stuck off stage. The sider just to be able to reset neutral. Ooh. That's another side light.
Great punish. Getting that sideline, just knocking them away slightly. That could have been massive, but Kyna isn't going to be able to connect it. Amazing movement from Impala. Getting around that, not getting hit by the Nair either. Impala is starting to figure out what Kyna likes to go for.
Able to finally get strings. He was lacking a lot in his damage output. That game, he was able to finally match Kyna.
And I would love to continue speaking about the adaptations that they made, but I'm loving this energy from Kyna and Impala. They are not messing around. They want to get into the gameplay as quickly as possible. Kyna already with a beautiful start, getting Impala down to orange here.
Another sidelight just to be able to shove him off stage. Looking for the dash off down air, not able to find it. Chase dodges and gets the neutral recovery. Bow damage output and Koji, phenomenal. Okay, not able to get the sidelight. The axe juggle begins. Impala goes for the recovery, lands with the neutral, and now guess what? He has a sword on hand. Can he get a Kyna off stage?
Able to land though, and I mean, Impala has figured out something that's very, very important against Axe Hammer. He's figured out a way to quite consistently, safely land against Kyna right now, which is going to be a really, really big deal for a lot of these interactions that he will get afterwards.
Okay, sliding off with the D-Light to make sure he's not punished. The weapon gets knocked off, the GC D-Light doesn't connect. That was a huge commitment, but Kyna lets Impala get back onto the stage, and there it is again.
GC D-Sig picking up that stock lead as Impala is going to be juggling those weapons, sticking to the sword here. We mentioned it right before the set started. How are we feeling about the sword? Impala's been playing Kaya before. This sword is doing absolute wonders.
It is. He is able to get into it. He's able to dash jump down it, but of course the great equalizer, Axe Neutralite, does come out, and now the stock count is even. Kyna's game plan has not changed significantly. He's continuing just to play second beat. He's not the one initiating, and look at how much damage that is. What
amazing aerial gameplay coming from Kyna. Getting so much damage right now, and light to top it off. Impala able to get back up with a GCD light though. Big call out. Sticking to the ground here. Kyna approaching him, getting just a little bit of chip damage. When I say a little bit of chip damage, you have to keep in mind that's Tero's chip damage. It's not a low.
Oh yeah. Okay, gets that sider, tries to get the chase dodge neutrally, but he didn't hold the chase dodge long enough. He canceled it a little bit too soon, missing the neutrally again, and now he is off stage. How to get back on? The weapon toss doesn't really come out. The sword on hand, D-Light, down a good damage, but how do you land against this axe?
And light comes out, almost a knockout already. I'm expecting one of those super charged up weapon throws. Kyna isn't going to be going for it this time around though. D-Light, I can smell it from a mile away. Kyna, I know he wants to go for it. There it is. Dash forward, D-Light going to be picking up that stock. Impala needs to take this one back quickly if he wants to have a chance here.
It's so difficult to find an opening against somebody like Kyna, who is so patient and so difficult to get a read on his timing. The D-Light didn't connect. Of course, you want D-Light neutral light. You want D-Light recovery if you can space that out. The recovery, of course, on Tero's not going to be able to do it quite yet. And the GC, oh my gosh, great. So good. Such a nice way to be able to mix up your landing.
In the perfect height, too, so that Kyna's stomp isn't going to be connecting. Beautiful option used. Now, stuck on the sword. As he's getting knocked down further and further into the percentages. He's able to pick up a quick string, though. Weapon throw, sidelight won't be connecting. Kyna trying to get him up into the air, the Sair, the juggle, and it's going to be enough to get the knockout. 2-1, right? Just waiting.
He's waiting, he's reacting incredibly well, and it's impossible to get a read on his timing. Sometimes he just doesn't press anything at all and he's close to you. It's impossible to tell whether he's dashing, if he's going to stay in place. That is what I feel like makes Kyna so scary.
Well, as we mentioned time and time again, Impala has figured out a way to get through this. The only thing is, sometimes, I mean, this last game, he was just so shy of being able to take him down.
Dashing in there, whipping the GC and light, and you eat so much damage. That was the jump call out. Impala was already getting away with jumping out of the sidelight neutral a few times. Kyna adapted. He adapted. He's no longer ground pounding after it, and oh boy.
Getting the quick read off of that Nair. Second time around that you did it. As we mentioned, I mean, you can't really be doing the same option too many times. Showing great sportsmanship here from both players.
Okay, they're both back into it. I think they got over whatever that was for a second. Got that sidelight, not able to get the D-Light. Kyna jump recovers out of disadvantage.
Yeah, really large call out that you can do on Axe, but Impala won't be falling for it. Then again, I mean, if you have those really massive call outs, you need to do them fairly rarely, but when they do hit, they're going to hit really, really hard.
Oh, that side whiffed, but that's okay because that's going to be the recovery to be able to go ahead and seal it out. So what is happening? Kyna's movement is so subtle that any time that Impala tries to get in an approach, Kyna always seems to be in the best position to whiff punish. That being said, lovely string from Impala.
Both players fairly even HP right now. Kyna gets that end light. Second one as well. Impala wanted to get back up with a DC. He's used that trick a couple of times. Kyna started to adapt to it, and this is it again. Impala is having a harder time getting back up against Kyna. End light connects as well. All the way down in red now. This is where KOs can start to come out. We're talking about a Terrace player here. D-Light tries to go for the Nair, not going to be connecting. And Light will though, swapping over. No, actually sticking to the hammer.
How does he get back onto the stage? This is so scary, Polly. He gets back on. He's able to just barely avoid that. He gets the side light for a bit of stage control, picks up the sword, gets the sider as a whiff punish on the whiff side light, but he misses the falling sider. Kyna, again, he just is playing second beat. He is in the best possible position to whiff punish again and again and again.
And Light will seal the deal for that one, as Impala is picking up a bow to try and potentially get this stock off of. This is it right here. You need to get this one off if you want to have a fighting chance to go to game 5 and face off Sandstorm.
The most difficult position. He comes back on. Such an aggressive sider. He put Kyna into the corner. Reset neutral temporarily. Side light, D-Light, the classics. Misses the recovery. Kyna no whip punish on that one quite yet.
Weapon throw unarmed there. What a beautiful option Impala used just there. Still so damaged, gets that Nair out, going to be evening it out, 1 stock to 1. The dream is still alive, but Kyna, he's proven to be so efficient at getting these knockouts. Impala needs to act quickly, he needs something big.
Oh, that movement speed is coming in so clutch. The hammer is so scary. Okay, gets that end light, backs off, just playing it really safe. D-Light sider, not gonna do it, but it puts him into a nasty position off stage. Kyna keeps on with the same game plan. Oh no, Polly.
Kyna trying to edge guard Impala right now. He's gonna be able to get back up successfully. Stops there, comes out though, and Kyna is going to be taking it home. 3-1 on the scoreboard. It is going to be Kyna going up against Sandstorm in the winners finals.
That was a pretty confident kind of victory. Kyna seemed so comfortable. He did not seem like he had to deviate much from his game plan. But I feel like Impala started to really figure out the thing that you need to do against Kyna.